It's just another check to see how everything is working. I don't know yet how things are standing. This is just a little stupid test because I don't know how it'll work out. I just hope it does. Everything alrighty dighty. Da da loo loo ba ba da 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 lee dum dum dee da 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 ba ba da lee loo da ba da ba da 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 dum dum da da dum. I don't know what I'm doing, can you tell? I don't know what I'm doing. You wanted this. And me. I don't know what I'm doing. Please don't whistle into the mic. It sounds like a good plan. I don't know what I'm doing. I guess that's nothing new. Why are you so shitty? Please don't be. Everything should be more or less alright. Just want to link this awesome page under my stream so people can find the game and play it themselves, because that's a nice thing to do. Okay. Hi, Jalen G. Hello, sup? What's going on? If anything's not alright, like my mic's weird, well, my mic's kind of shitty and stuff, but like if it's unusual, not alright, just let me know and I'll try my best to fix shit. I just gotta do stuff because I'm not ready and set up, if you couldn't tell. I just want... I don't know what I wanna do. Okay. This is better. Yep. Okay. Got this under control, if you couldn't tell. Cause I sure as heck couldn't. Okay. Okay. This is okay. I'm just gonna wait for some awesome dudes to join, and we're gonna wait with music. Is it too loud? Is it good? I don't know. I can tell. Everything seems good on my end of the range, but maybe I'm gonna make it teeny tiny bit quieter, or I'm gonna make it here louder and gonna make it quieter here. So that's good. Oh, okay. In that case, coolsy. That's good to know. Knowing that things work well is always good to know. I don't know, should I start a new game or should I just continue the one I already started? What is better for you guys? With you guys I just mean you, because you're so far the only one here. So that's fine. I'm glad someone is here. And I totally not just liked my own stream. Because I would never do that. So. So beautifully drawn. I love this game already. Like, I didn't got much to do last night because I was tired as heck. You know what? I'm just gonna jump in. Or should I start new? What is history? Oh, cool. Up to you, I guess. Yeah, cool. Not really helping, but okay. I guess then we just continuing this until someone is complaining or stuff. Hey, I'm Jelly. Sup, Jelly? What's up? God damn it! Why can I not hear as much of an accent as when I talk in English? Well, I guess I'm just a natural. Don't hold that against me whenever I make mistakes, please. Because I totally would. Okay, so over the next few days you continue to help out around the mystery shack. Not out of obligation, but because you have nothing better to do. Besides, Sue's practically the golden retriever of people is really digging the input on the current installments from an outsider's perspective. Bless his soul, the guy even offered you a job if you end up stranded here forever, dude, and need to make a life for yourself. Stan nearly choked on his ice pop as you overheard. I can't read. This was a terrible decision. Okay, I'm getting nervous. Chill, Fiera. Everything's alright. No one is judging me. I just started it, played for like 15 minutes, and then went back to make waffles and came back when you were streaming, so yeah. That's great, waffles are always a good thing. Thinking about it now, the relationship between Zeus and Stan is unexpected. If not a little odd, but it makes you smile that no matter how many times Stan may roll his eyes as he does it, he'll always help Zeus to get something done just right. I can't read, I told you. Showered and dressed, you go outside as per usual, but don't see anyone. After a few minutes search, you find Stan standing with his back to you in one of the exhibition rooms, admiring the weird and wonderful animal amalgamates he collected for his tourist trap. Handed his chin in thought. Oh, my baby. He's beautiful, look at him. Is that Chrome I see in your taskbar? I'm horrified. Yeah, I'm using Chrome. Is that bad? Leave me alone. Am I interrupting something important between you and, Gooserky? Stan turns at the sound of your voice, smiling. Don't smile at me. Nope, you need something? I'm not even gonna try to make his voice, okay? Because, like, that's impossible. Look at this beautiful, gorgeous man. I can never try to copy his amazing, beautiful voice. At least you'll have fast mega downloads, I suppose. Well, my internet is mostly working great, so I'm not complaining about Chrome. Leave Chrome alone. It's working alright, okay? Nope, you need something? You have any plans tonight? He mulls your questions over for a few moments and gives you a seeming look. Assessing look up and down. I've got a couple of errands to run. Why don't you... Why you wanna tag along? Oh wait, no, that was Stan, okay. Again. I've got a couple of errands to run. Why? You wanna tag along? Chrome is Satan. Chrome is not Satan! Shut the fuck up. Just imitate Alex. I can't imitate the god of everything. I've got a couple of errands to run. Why don't you tag along? Oh yeah, we have that. Sure, sounds like fun. Only if you need a partner in crime. Depends what kind of errands you've got in mind. I have no idea what errands, and can someone please explain it in the comments? Actually, I'm gonna go see what Ford is up to today. I don't wanna. I wanna spend time with my Stanny boy. But Ford is so precious. But I'm just gonna Natural. Yeah, shut the fuck up! My English is... I just can't read, okay? It's the pressure. I'm putting pressure on myself because you guys are here, but I can talk English. Iren says, hold on, I don't know the German word actually. You don't... Wait, you don't have to explain it in German, just try to explain it in English. Partners in crime. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna choose the partners in crime. Stan blinks in surprise. Ha! What are ya, psychic? Wait, really? It was just a figure of speech, but you guess you should have known better. Alright, I'm heading out in a couple of hours. Meet me out front. A couple of hours? But... No buts, Safira. Except for mine. Shit. You can't rush this stuff, trust me. Okay, sure. Not ominous at all, Stan. Yeah. Meet me out front if you think you can handle it. I'm gonna go on the tape with my Stan boy. He turns to go, but stops for a second, then turns back. Oh, and we're black. Something you don't mind getting dirty. Wait. I'm scared. Jeez. Errands are tasks you have to do. Ah, okay. Yeah. Like grocery store or something. Okay, cool. Thanks, guys. Now I know. That's great. And before you can ask why, he's gone into the depths of the shack. Yay. A couple of hours turn into a handful, which you pass by watching some TV with Mabel and Dipper and dozing off. You have no idea what kind of satellite they get out here, but the shows on now are some of the most bizarre programming you've ever seen. Once you had enough of waiting, you change into your darkest clothes and sit out on the front steps of the shack, watching as the sun starts to sink past the trees. It's cloudy and unusual warm for this time of day, but there's a nice breeze out. Yay! It's strange that these errands need to happen so late in the day. Considering the things you gathered about his criminal past, however, maybe this is a typical weekend night for Stan. Maybe it is. Please tell me you're gonna be smuggling pucks. Oh, I don't know, I hope so. Black, seriously, Stan, that's not black. You're still wearing your awesome brown jacket, so screw you, I beat you. The screen door creaks. And out comes Stan, dressed all in black. No, he's not. Just like you are, with a lumpy buffled bag under one arm and a briefcase in the other hand. Well, what are you planning to do? He's about to speak. A sudden gust of wind comes along and ruffles his hair as he smooths it down irritatedly before regaining his cool and nuding at you. Ready? I'm always ready for you. Ready. I'm too cool to break out in emotions over this beautiful man. Wait, whoa, wait. What are you talking about? I also think you pronounce errands like errands. Ich bin auch nur ein Englischprofessor auf der Einfallsuni. As pronouns clearly proves. Yeah, chill. It's okay. You slide into the passenger seat as Stan settles into the driver's seat. It takes a couple of tries to start, but the engine's chugging away by the time you've got your seatbelt on. The radio stammers to life as the engine goes, spitting out generic-sounding rock music into leather-scented air of the car's interior. I almost didn't stutter at that sentence. I'm almost proud. After a moment spent adjusting mirrors and fiddling with knobs, Stan slots the gear, shifts into drive and pulls out of the Mystery Shack slot and down the road to town. What are we gonna do? Oh! Look at my boy! The radio's on and Stan taps his finger on the steering wheel to the beat of the music while he drives. So, I take it we're not making a quick trip for milk and eggs. He laughs and glances over at you. Nope. Then where are we going? First stop is to see a buddy of mine, Hunter. I get all my taxidermy supplies from him. So that's where you get your parts from. Yeah. Oh, just figured you got them from a local farm or something. I do business. And do business with those hippies? No chance. My boy. Well, I really enjoyed making that showpiece with you the other day. Yeah, I made a showpiece with him the other day. I had no idea you were so creative. Oh, yes, I do. I love him so much. Sorry, this is too much for me. He glances over you with a poorly hidden surprise, turning almost immediately back to the road and shrugging. Ah! What did I do? It's just gluing stuff together, really. It's not. That's one way to talk about it. No, really, it takes a lot of skill. Okay. No, really, it takes a lot of skill. He is a great man. Oh, wait, there are no comments. I came as soon as I heard. How much did I miss? You didn't miss that much because I just continued the game I started yesterday. I didn't do much. With Stan, I just built like one of the things in the shack, like one of the attractions. I just glued shit together until it looked great. And with Ford, I went on a kind of date on my first day, and just we were hunting Mothman. And on the other day with Ford, I played Dungeons and more dungeons with him and Dipper, and that was fun too, and he was beautiful, but I like my Stan more than I like my Ford. At least I'm telling that to myself. So yeah, I'm continuing with Stan right now, and that's what you missed. I want to smoke cancer sticks of unholy edge, but I'm horrified of the idea of opening the window. It's hot as shit outside. I don't want that heat in here. Just don't smoke. Smoking is bad. Is that much? Did much happen? No. Oh, okay, thank you. Okay, yeah. Hoi, Dango! By the way, yeah, I forgot to scream at you. Okay, anyways. You have a real gift for it. He turns to you again. His cheeks got a little thank you when he sees the smile you're giving him. Well, thanks. I made him kind of blush. Yay! Sorry, okay, got this under control. After a moment, he faces the road again, but now he's tapping out the rhythm of the song with a little more enthusiasm and even humming the chorus as he drives. Do you have any other hobbies? He rolls his shoulders back in a shrug, his head tilting off a bit towards the window. These days I spend most of my time out on the boat with Ford, hunting monsters, discovering things. He pauses, watching the road without expression. I used to box. It shows, 'cause you're a sexy man, okay? He looks at you again, grinning. Oh, yes. Sorry. Damn, your excitement is so contagious. Yeah, I mean, look at him, he's a beautiful man, I can't help it, like... I'm almost crying. Not really, okay, but I love it. You should have seen me in the middle of the night yesterday. It was like 2 AM and I was just sitting there like, oh my god, Ford is such a beautiful boy, but I love Stan. They're both so amazing. Okay, yeah, got this under control, I swear. Okay, that's amazing. I wish I had grown up doing something like that. I wouldn't mind showing you a few things if you want it. Yes, teach me boxing, please. Oh my god. I'd like that. I'd love that. Is there... Oh, I don't think that'd be any good. I'd be any good at it. Shh. I'd fucking rule that shit. And I'd like that. And I'd even love that. Don't eggplant me, guys. A better love story than Twilight. Yes, it is. Me and Stan are made for each other. He just doesn't know it yet. After about 20 minutes of rural scenery, Stan pulls off the road and onto a long gravel driveway that disappears into the woods. Is this the place? Stan nods and turns. Stan newts and rounds a turn to reveal a clearing populated by a trailer home and a couple of sheds. The trailer is a bit run down and shabby, and one of the sheds look like it's about one strong sneeze from collapsing. Not really the place you want to be at night, while alone with a guy you practically just met. I trust him, shut up. Be honest, did you bring me here to murder me? Stan laughs, cutting the engine and resting his arm on the back of the front seat. Unfortunately, you figured it out, so now I definitely gotta kill ya. No! I'm kidding, kid. Relax. You could murder me anytime, Stan. I mean, hi. Because his nose is basically an aubergine, I mean eggplant. Stan nudes. Yeah, shut up. Because of Doki Doki, I'm kinda scared now. Just Stanley. Natural English talent. Oh, shut up! Just Stanley. I mean, yes, I would. Yes. Saphira has a murder fetish confirmed. This was a mistake. This was a terrible, terrible mistake. Wait, what did I miss? Okay, yeah, relax. He moves to get out of the car, then turns back with a creepy blank expression on his face. Or am I? You chuckle nervously and he laughs again. Pushing the door open. Seriously, I'm kidding. Won't be long. At the door to the trailer, Stan knocks and the door opens on a dark interior before he walks inside. The door shuts behind him. Shut. Yeah. She didn't deny it. I did deny it. I just didn't know how to say it. Shut up. Well, nice have nice edges. You mean curves. Anyways, the door shuts behind him. You give the yard a few curious glances before realizing that the weird pile of sticks you've been looking at is actually bones. You quickly pull out your phone to look at it instead. 10 minutes later and stands back, carrying a large cardboard box in both hands. You see him fumble with the handle of the rear left door for a moment before you reach back over the seat and pop it open for him. A peek in the box reveals a few various shapes of furry somethings and an animal skull you don't recognize. This doesn't seem like something worth busting out all your darkest dots for. We aren't by any chance robbing a bank, are we? Because I would have brought gloves. Stan laughs. No, nothing like that. He starts the car up again, and you're back on the road. On the road again! Somehow, I'm not quite convinced. Well, who knows where the night's gonna take us? Could be illegal, could be not. Is that a problem? Nope! When in Rome. Wait, what? When in Rome, right? Stan takes the highway, the final minutes of the sunset burned orange and purple ahead of you, while the welcome sign of Gravity Falls disappears into the rear view window. I can read. Norman Edges. Edges is the best thing ever. Edgelord power. Though yeah, knives aren't usually edgy. At least not in the literally way. I'm talking too much. Someone mute me. Shut me up. No, keep going. I have something to do whenever I can't read this shit again. Don't feel so bad. Everyone has a right to speak. Yeah, right. Dango's right. Always listen to Dango. Dango is my man. My girl. I love her. But nothing can come between me and Stan. Sorry, babe. Sorry. A new song comes on the radio. Something bright and bouncy with lyrics about love, and his fingers get back to tapping. Song about love? Nice. In the retreating light, you can see faded patches on the rim of the steering wheel, the color worn away from decades worth of his touch. That sounds odd. The passenger seat you sit in hasn't yet taken any of the shape of someone specific. Even after all this time, the springs still feel brand new. Meanwhile, on the driver's side of the car, Stan settles easily into his seat, which fits him as well as a finely tailored jacket. Almost. I just should take more time and read it nicely. I'm the man. Wait, what? Yeah, I just said that. You tuck your leg up under its mate, leaning back into the dark leather of the DeVille's interior, and watch cars pass and reduce the windshield. After a few minutes of music-backed silence, you feel like breaking it. My ex-wife still misses me, but her aim is getting better. Her aim is getting better. You see, it's funny because marriage is terrible. Ask about him. Ask about his car. I want to tell him a joke. Why do chicken cops have two doors? Why are there fences around graveyards? My grandma had the heart of a lion. I like graveyards. I guess. Oh man, what a knee slapper. I know, right? Stan glazes over you for double checking that this is the setup to a joke. I don't know why. Cause people are dying to get in. Hey. Stan laughs. That's pretty good. Look at him laughing. Look at him. Okay, yeah. He thinks for a minute, presumably to come up with a joke of his own. Yes! Tell me a joke! Alright, a blonde walks into a bank in New York City. I know, it isn't going to be one of those awful blondes are dumb jokes, isn't it? Hey! Don't speak for me, Saphira in-game. I like dumb jokes, even if they're about blondes. He levels a withering look at you. Can I tell the joke? I don't know, can you? You grin with your lower lip caught between your teeth, clearly joking, and he chuckles. Anyways, blonde walks into the bank in New York. She goes up to the bank manager and she's like, I'd like to take out a loan for $500. I'm taking a vacation overseas. A car passes you on the highway going 20 over the speed limit, and Stan wears and then stifles it. Yeesh, night drivers. So the bank manager goes, well, miss, do you have any collateral? We'd need collateral for that kind of loan. And she noods and says she does, and takes the bank managers out of the parking lot where she got $50,000 Ferrari waiting in. She says, this is my car, you can hold on to it until I pay back my loan. Stan continues glancing over at you, trying to suppress a smile. The bank manager's confused, but he figures if this lady doesn't pay, he's gonna have a nice new Ferrari in his garage, so he agrees. A sign for an exit ahead points off the right. The text reading County Road 328. Numbers! And Stan takes it off the highway. So he gives the blonde her 5 Gs. She hands him the keys to her car and she heads off to Europe. A month later she shows back up with at the bank with 5 Gs and the interest for the loan, which figures out about $15. Stan continues turning down an unlit gravel road, the headlights casting spooky shadows through the trees. The bank manager... Okay, I need a break, sorry. I can't. I'm laughing so hard I'm dying. Why are you laughing? Puns will truly be the end of me one day. Every time I hear one, I feel myself dying a little. My life is only kept stable with puns and Nutella. I agree, yeah. She nudes. Yeah, she nudes. Maybe she's sitting there nude. Maybe she's not wearing black, but she just covered her whole fucking body in black paint. I don't know. Shut up. An interesting setup for life stability. I suppose tastes are different, because puns ruined my life. My sister always throws something at me when I make a pun on. Luckily, only pillows. I once got scissors thrown at me. My brothers, all of them, shoot me in the head with a shotgun every day. That doesn't sound so good. My brothers are nice. The bank manager takes the repayment for the loan and the interest and has one of his employees bring the car out in front of the bank for the blonde. Out ahead of the road, a deer turns his face to the car and then leaps across the road, disappearing into the woods. Just before she leaves, the bank manager stops the blonde and says, "Lady, I'm really confused here. You're clearly loaded enough to afford this car and you paid back the loan and then some. Why take out the loan if you're so rich?" And the lady turns to him, runs a hand through her hair and says, "Where else can I park my car in New York City for 2 weeks for only $15? Oh, okay. The joke was kind of ruined because I had to make a break. But I guess it could be funny. And I don't want to hurt his feelings. You burst into wild love, and he loves along with you. Oh, I love that. It's just... Alright, I take it back. That was the best blonde joke I've ever heard in my life. Just as you finish speaking, Stan pulls off to the side of the road and the engine dies. As you step out of the car, the unearthly silence of the woods envelopes and the two of you out in the envelopes the two of you. Yeah. Out in the woods ahead, you can see a single bright light. Is this the place? Is it? Just about. You follow him back towards the trunk, which he opens quietly and slowly, frowning as it squeaks. What are we doing here? You, might not guess it looking at me, but, I got a thing for me! You got a thing for me, right? Why are we in black? Is that some kind of kinky... The two of you stare at each other for a moment, and he looks a little nervous. For art! Oh no, he's an artist! Yes! That's even better! I mean, having a thing for me would have been... that would have been grand. But art is great too. Seriously? Oh, that's pretty cool. Really? I do too! I'm an artist, actually. He brightens, smiling in the dim haze of the trunk light. Well, this jump up this hill here has one by this artist, Gustav Kohlingen, snuck it from right out under me at an auction. Can't read. I'm just too thrilled to read. I love this baby so. Okay. Breathe in, breathe out. I've been trying to buy it off him for years, but the jerk won't sell it, no matter how much I offer him. And trust me, you met this guy, you know it's out of spite. So we're stealing it. You got it, kid. We're stealing art! Yes! Oh my god! That's better than pugs. Comments. That's fun. Yeah, not as healthy as all. I guess should've well, what a plot twist. Time to fuck in the middle of the woods, or draw, I guess. Yes! Artist Stan who copies art pieces! Give me the Mona Lisa! Yes! Art with Stan. You got it, kid. I don't know how okay I am with this, actually. Well, you did try to buy it first. Frankly, I'm surprised you haven't done this sooner. Well, I'm actually not that much of a criminal, but he did try to buy it first, so... Pick. Exactly. Stan laughs quietly, fishing around in the duffel bag for you don't know what. Wait till you see it. It's a masterpiece. I've been waiting 6 months for him to go out of town. Here, take these. He pulls a pair of gloves from the back, handing them to you. When you slide them on, they fit almost perfectly. How do you know my hand size? I have really weird hands. Aww. I guess your size, right? Wait, no, wait. I guessed your size, right? I guess your size, right? I can do this. I can read this one simple sentence, I swear. I guess your size, right? This still sounds terrible. I'm giving up. You nod, wiggling your fingers. Woo! Wiggle. Stan chuckles, pulling on a pair of his own. A set of black leather driving gloves with silver snap closures that glint in the light from the trunk. You ready, kid? I was born ready! And I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready!
Ready as I'll ever be.
Sorry. Stan tucked a few things into the inner pockets of his jacket that you can't see in the low light, and with the trunk shut just as quietly as it was open, you follow him up into the woods towards the distant light.
We go into the light.
As you near it, a porch takes shape within the light's glow. Behind it, the dark shape of a house sits in the even darker woods. Stan leads you past the front porch and around the corner of the house to a set of stairs that appears to lead into the basement. This is my favorite part. You're my favorite part! He withdraws a small black shape from his pocket and something that looks like it might be a pen. The pen-shaped thing turns out to be a small flashlight, and he holds it in his teeth as he opens the black case to reveal a set of lock-picking tools. You're a lucky person, kid. You get to see the artist in action. Yes. He gets to work inserting one tool in and wiggling it down to the bottom of the keyhole, then pulling out another and poking at the innards of the lock within it. You glance around in the darkness as he works, half expecting to get caught before you get anywhere, but then the lock clicks and Stan stands, open the door for you with a flourish. Was that it? That was a lot quicker than I expected. That was so cool! Wait, I gotta read your... I heard of foot fetishes, but hand fetishes? Time to make that a thing. No, please don't. I bet it's already exists. Everything exists on the internet at least. Yeah, I mean, have you heard of war? Well, you're right. Anything exists on the internet. Birthplace of war fetish. Oh yeah, you have heard of war. Any weird fetishes? Yeah, why are you writing right now? Holy fucking shit. Ever heard of flat fetish? Can you stop talking about fetishes? I can't even fucking draw hands. Some people want to fuck them, like making people really flat, like pancake. Yeah, stop talking about fetishes. What is wrong with you guys? I mean, I love you, all of you. But this is weird. He beams with pride. Yes! And you smile politely as you step through the door in front of him. The basement is unlit. It smells like dust and mildew. The air is sour with wet dirt and mold. Stan moves past you into the dark. His little pan flashlight is still lit and leads you through the cobwebby laundry room and towards the door. Towards the door across from the bottom of his... Through rooms! We're going somewhere! Wait till you see this, kid! He picks the lock of this door just as quickly as he picked the last, and the door creaks open into a dark room with odd flooring, barely lit by Stan's flashlight. Stan goes first. As you follow him in, he hits a light switch, revealing a beautifully designed gallery of plush scarlet carpets and gleaming wood paneling full of paintings of sad clowns. should have seen that coming. Painting of sad clowns. Stan looks more excited than you've ever seen him yet. This is beautiful. His arms crossed over his chest and a warm smile on his face. Can you believe that Hillbilly Chump has a collection like this? You shake your head slowly, still looking around the room with wide eyes. Someday all of these are gonna be mine. Come on, I'll show you the one where we here to I show you the one we here to get. You follow him to the back of the room and he stops in front of a large painting of a clown with bright red lips and a blue circle on his cheeks. His eyes outlined in black with comically large eyelashes painted into his eyelids. His neck ruffs drop sadly and his costume is dingy and worn. What do you think? This is beautiful. It's a little creepy. No, this is beautiful. You really like this kind of thing? Not kidding? Stan's voice is edged with hope. Of course I'm not kidding. I would never lie to you, my beautiful, beautiful baby. They're all beautifully done. It's nice to meet someone who really appreciates these like I do. Yeah, sad clowns. Love it. It's excellent, especially as an art piece. It's just plain excellent. Wait, those are the same, right? Which one should I... I'm gonna read comments, you're gonna decide for me. I don't know which one to take this time. That's funny, I don't get it. Didn't get my own joke, didn't. Stan's flashlight. I'm starting to hate you, you know? Pennywise, sad clowns. Natural English talent. Boy, I hate you. I thought it was gonna be dicks. It'd always be dicks. But I guess not. Oh, Gideon instead. So we went from hand fetish to a clown fetish. Got it. Kinky, art piece. The one up. It's weird and creepy and gross. Please don't ever contact me again. I'll be contacting the police. It's not weird. I'm gonna take the upper one because my baby told me to. Well, why not? This is a masterpiece. The way the artist has captured the pain, the way the framing makes him look small and pitiful even though he takes up most of the canvas. The juxtaposition of the inherent joy of clowning and the anguish this man clearly feels is what makes this kind of painting really special. Well, let's get this thing off the wall and out of here. I'm stealing sad clown paintings with Stan. This is the best night ever. God, I love it. As he works to get the cloning this name down off the wall, you wander the room looking at the other paintings. As you look over a portrait of a mime with dirt on his white and black striped shirt, you're suddenly grabbed by your shoulders. Boo! Ah! You scream, eyes shudder in fear as you throw a weak karate chop at the source of the noise, making unimpressed contact with something solid and muscular. After a moment, panicked, you squeeze whatever the thing is within your hands, and open your eyes, finding... Ha! Was that supposed to hurt me? Not if you don't want it to. Stan's arm and shoulder. Boy, he's really packing some heat in there. Wow. Wow. He laughs, apparently very pleased with himself for scaring the absolute life out of you. How very dare you? You need those boxing ticks even more. Oh, that's Thanos. You need those boxing ticks even more than I thought. You couldn't defend yourself from a fly with that moves like that. You laugh shakingly, and it's then you realize you're still feeling of Stan's arm. Sorry about that. Totally not on purpose. I didn't mean to. You pull your hands away a bit too fast, and he chuckles, blushing all the way to his ears. I got him blushing, yes! Okay, sorry, I got this. I got this. Oh my god! Oh my god, he's beautiful. No problem, kid. What? Stan is the persona every artist wants critic from. Sounds like someone would say to sound smart, rubbing their own male genitalia in process. I don't have male genitals. Now kiss! Zafira, how much are you blushing right now? Not telling. Well, I always have kind of a natural blush, so it doesn't count. Oh my Jesus, this is really steamy. This is getting really steamy really fast. Oh my god, Fira, I wanna die. Don't die! Don't say that! Chill. Everything's alright. He clears his throat, and the silence between you begins to grow awkward before it's interrupted. No awkward silence, please! Upstairs, in what is supposed to be an empty house, you hear footsteps crossing towards the door in the basement. Stan apparently hears them too, a sudden series of expressions crossing his face from shock to confusion to terror and finally settling on a word I don't know. Indignation? I don't know. He quickly takes you by the arm, whispering harshly in your ear as he drags you towards the entrance of the clown room. As soon as he comes in here, shut the door. I'll shove these boxes in front. You nod, and just as the line of light from the top of the stairs blooms into a white swan, you and Stan duck behind the wall near the door to freedom. One corner of the stone paintings poking you uncomfortably in the ribs. Who's down there? Slippered feet come down the wooden steps ahead of you, and when their owner notices the light on, he holds something long, a gun shaped in front of himself. I don't want to get shot. Heinz, is that you? I swear to God, I'm really gonna shoot you this time. Gun-shaped. Gun-shaped. Gun! Gun! Stan nudges you, jabbing a thumb towards the door leading outside and jerks his head towards it. You take a step out behind the wall, take Stan's hand in your own and pull him into a jog, and then run. And then run. The two of you scramble up the concrete steps out into the cool night air as a voice shouts swears behind you. Stan kicks the door shut on his way out, and there's a startled yelp behind you as it makes contact with the owner of the house. There's more swearing, but you lose it behind you as you run, flashlight in one hand and Stan in the other. Oh, I'm holding Stan's hand. Oh, this is so nice. When you reach the tree line, you part and maneuver your way through the bushes and bushes. Stan crashing through them behind you. As you run, a deafening gunshot goes off behind you, and you realize that you're being chased. Holy smokes! Run for it, Zafira! I'm doing my best! The noises get closer, close enough that you can hear those pursuers swearing continually and loudly. You slow a bit, flashing your light behind you and raising the beam to find the distant but visibly enraged face of a man with a rifle in his hand. Acting on pure instinct, you fling at the flashlight in the direction of the angry man and take off running again. After a moment, the man cries out, the sound of pursuit fade with one final cry. Damn you, Pines! Stan crackles. Sounds like you hit him. You reach the Stanmobile first, sliding into the passenger seat as Stan slips his new painting into the back seat before joining you in front. Both of you panting and huffing. Stan hurriedly starts the engines and pulls off. Boy, we just stole. What? Gideon! I don't think anything is ever going to be alright after this. I'll need years of expensive therapy now. What? No, this is beautiful. I don't see why you would need anything like that. But then again, I think John Cena visual novel dating simulator was much more terrifying than that. What? Yes, that's a thing. 10 dual commandments. 2010 look. John Cena visual novel. Number 1. They mean it sounds satisfaction if they apologize. No need for further actions. Well, we didn't. We stole the painting. This sounds like an amazing romance action movie. It is. At the next driveway he goes, the fastest 3-point turn you've ever seen in your life, and then peels off down the gravel roads and screeches out into the highway. Stands quiet for a second before letting loose into the wild, triumphant laughter. I thought he was gonna catch me that time for sure. Did the man just shoot at us? Stan Newt's still chunking and apparently pretty pleased he didn't get hit. Boy, you're right. He lets out a loud sign, his white knuckles hand at 10 and 2 on the steering wheel. Yeah, that was... Holy moly. You okay, Saphira? Yeah, a little shaky, but I'm totally good. I'll let you know when I find out. I want to head back now. That was a lot. I'll let you find out when I know. He pulls back into the highway, back into the direction you came from, and you leaps into a comfortable silence. After a while he starts humming along with the radio, and knowing the song this time you hum along with him. Yes! Karaoke! Friday night, we're rolling to the party. Gravity Falls welcome sign passes by again, but the route Stan's taking doesn't seem to lead back to the shack. Back to the shack. Yeah. And never mind. Instead you come to a stop outside the rows and rows of used cars. A car dealership. Wait, what are we doing here? At Gideon's? Stan slides out of the car, withdrawing something from a pocket within the breast of his jacket. Once you get out and around from the bumper, you see that it's a cigarette. You smoke? Okay, yeah, I figured, but I am very disappointed. You mind if I smoke? Yeah, actually, sorry. No, go ahead, I guess. I mean, I'm used to people smoking. Thanks. I don't like smoking around the kids, you know. I'm already a bad enough influence. He chuckles and withdraws a pack of matches his pocket, and his face is bathed in the light of the flame. I like fire. I have a candle standing right next to me. It's partially for the romance and partially because I want to set things on fire. From your place a ways down the road, Stan surveys the loot, eyes sweeping back and forth until they land on what looks like to be a fast box under the dark overhang of the... I can't. What are we getting? New drive belts, some spark plugs, a couple of other things. I can't remember the name. Oh yeah, my car got crashed. Of course. We're stealing more shit. I'm not sure I can take any more. Oh boy. A couple of other things I can't remember the name of and aren't worth explaining. It won't take all night though, right? He shakes his head, taking a long drag from the cigarette, smoke rolling off his lips into the night. You lean back against the front bumper of the car next to him and stuff your hands in your pockets. There isn't much light pollution around here, so the stars are bright and numerous above. Stars? Star watching with Stan? Yes, please. Yes. Provided your car gets fixed up, this might not turn out to be such a bad trip. You take a deep breath in through your nose. The smell of sweet, heady cigarette smoke and crisp night air fills your lungs. I don't want to smell cigarettes. No, please. So, how are we gonna do this? We gotta get rid of the lights. Doubt Bud's clever enough to have night vision cameras. He laughs a little as he speaks, smoke blowing out into the night with each individual laugh. But we cut the power to the whole place and the cameras are gonna be gone anyways. So we cut the power, find a car the same make and model as yours, and dig out the parts your car needs. An hour, maybe an hour and a half tops. I can get the lights. I can. Stan turns his head and looks at you, waving away a fresh cloud of smoke as he accidentally exhales in your direction. You sure? No. Yeah, I got it. No, but I can try if you explain it to me. I'm gonna be honest because I have no idea what I'm doing. You get to the fuse box and just flip the biggest switch. Easy. Like you see it in movies. The two of you stand there in silence for a few minutes before he bends down and grinds his cigar cold on the asphalt, straightening with a groan and a huff of quiet laughter. Sheesh, I'm starting to remember why I quit doing these kind of things. You sure are right with this kid, you know, robbing the place. You don't think I can do it? Bitch? No, that's not it. You've been keeping up with me just fine all night. You just don't seem like you have a lot of experience here. I stole gum once from a shop when I was in elementary school. And I told everyone a friend bought it for me. But they totally got my lie. But yeah, I'm totally a criminal. I'm gonna read the comments now. I need a break. My voice is dying. Stan's a badass. Guys shoot at him, smiles lazily and drives his car all chill. Yeah, he's the best. No. Who actually smokes cigars? You puff them, damn it. Puff puff, bitch. I would probably choke on a cigar if I would try it and die. It's getting hot in here, or is it just a fire? Take a hit from a cigar on your lungs and you instantly shit your pants, boy. Hey, cigar smoke actually a lot of... okay, it's cool. Buffed cigarette... So I might miss... It's a true story, Saphira. Yeah, what is it? True story. Well, I might have accidentally set myself... Fire! I like fire. Anyway. I think I got plenty of experience tonight alone. I'm nervous, but I can do it. I think tonight was all the practice I ever needed. He smiles. Yes! As a warm and genuine expression that ignites something fuzzy and soft inside you. You don't notice you're staring until he turns away. And moves towards the trunk. I notice I'm staring. I stare at this man for the rest of my life. And I'd love that. I don't know what I'm talking about. But Stan is bae, okay? He reaches into the car and pulls a lever under the driver's side of the front seat. And the trunk pops open. You follow him to it, and after remaining around the contents for a minute, he brings out a pair of pliers. That didn't work well. I'm gonna be right back. I need to drink something or I'll die. Okay, if anybody comes, just spam the chat. No, don't spam the chat. I'm kidding. Okay, it's gonna take a second. Be right back. Wasn't a second, but almost, okay? And my throat isn't dying anymore, so only goodies around. Okay. Whoop, 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 whoop. It won't be soft for long. Wait, what? I love how visual novels always tell you what you're feeling instead of letting yourself decide if you're turned on by this old guy or not. The visual novel doesn't have to tell me. I know I'm... Never mind. God damn it, I can't type for shit. Yeah, I know how that feels. Alright, you go over and take care of the lights. I got a few things to get together. You You crouch down behind the fence when you reach the lot, scrambling along in the shadows until you reach the dealership's main building. With a peek over the edge, you see that the wall of the building isn't cast in shadows from a poorly placed streetlight. Another peek, and you spot a car the same makes as yours, off to the back of the lot, near a sign that says "Discount Section, Big Deals." Yay, big deals.
I'm a big girl.
I'm sorry. It takes an embarrassing amount of effort to get over the fence, but you manage to press yourself flat against the wall, inching towards the fuzz box. It's locked, but you pry it open with the pliers and look over what's inside. A bunch of switches, some wires. Flip the biggest switch, that's what Stan told me. With your face pinched in concentration, you push the biggest switch in the opposite direction and the entire property goes dark. Yes, I did it! You slip the tools into the back pocket and take a long look around to make sure the power is out. With a satisfied nod, you feel your way out into the parking lot, knocking your shins on 3 separate cars before you figure you should probably just stop and wait for Stan. Where you at, kid? I'm right here, my boy. His voice isn't far away, but he isn't close either. You feel your way around an SUV, then a sedan. The gravel in the parking lot crunches under your feet, and you reflexively stare down at the ground ahead of you as your eyes slowly adjust to the darkness. Please tell me I'm bumping into him. Please tell me I'm bumping into him. Out ahead of you, a flashlight turns on and scans the lot until it finds you. Oh, fuck. Found ya! You sound so amused, probably at the way you're standing with your arms spread wide open over a sleek modern sports car. Getting familiar with a Mercedes, yeah? You give the car an awkward pat and make your way towards the beginning of the flashlight's beam. You see anything the same make as yours before you shut the lights off? Oh yeah, there's one back in the discount section. It's kind of insulting now that you think about it, actually. He hands you the flashlight when you reach him, and you start slowly back towards the discount cars. Discount. Your car is... it's a classic. It's unusually extremely reliable. To be perfectly honest, it's not even your fault that it's in the state it is in. It was Ford and his... whatever it is. Oh yeah, right, you didn't get this? Ford crashed my car with his magnet gun. He couldn't let go. Nah. So yeah, now you know why I'm here in Gravity Falls and living with the Pines Seas. You're deep in salty thoughts when hands suddenly grip your ribs on either side. Gotcha! Ah! Did you hear? You scream and throw back an elbow at whatever's got hold of you, and you hear Stan's yelp and fall in a chatter of kicked gravel and metal clanking together. He scared you again. Can you stop it? It's not funny. Oh wow, I really got you this... wow, really got you that time. Holy smokes, kid. You turn the flashlights to where you heard him fall, and you find him with a hand cupped over his face, blood dripping out of... No, between his gloved fingers, no! Yeah, I deserve that one. Oh shit, I didn't... I'm really sorry. I really am. Sorry, dude. Yeah, I'll be alright. Just help me up. You tuck the still lit flashlight into your back pocket for a moment, reaching down and finding his hands in the dark to pull him up. Once he's on his feet, you retrieve the flashlight from your pocket as you bring the beam to Stan's face. You find him holding a handkerchief over his nose and squint. He's apparently brought the backpack with him. It's sitting on the ground behind him, where he presumably dropped it when you elbowed him. You know, that was a real solid hit. You got a You got a lot of power in there. Oh, thanks. Means a lot. I don't know if you were just saying it to be nice earlier, but I really could show you some moves. Teach you how to direct that strength. Heck yeah! This isn't the time. You're bleeding everywhere. Yeah, sounds fun. But not right now, you're bleeding. Can we do it tomorrow? Like, boxing lesson with Stan? Just kicking it out, having a fun timesies, I guess. I don't know. What do you guys think? With a magnet gun. Mercedes merchandise. Oh yeah. I'm not a sports person anyway. Wait, what are you talking about? You know, watching soccer? Nah. I'm watching Saphira float with a criminal. Well, that's better than watching fucking football. With a magnet gun. Yep, what? What is this game? What is this cartoon? It's beautiful, you should watch it. The creation of God and the Holy Spirit. Yeah, you're right, Dango. Good job, Saphira. Holding an old man is not cool, even if they are criminals. You punched a defenseless old man. Well, he got me from... He touched my ribs. That's kinda cool. You monster, yes. Help the Grunkle. Learn fighting from him. Beat the ever-living shit out of him. Okay. He removes the hankies from his nose for a moment, gently prodding at the bridge of his nose with a finger and frowns. Well, it's not broken, that's for sure. That's good. He laughs quietly, taking a clean corner of the handsheath and dabbing at his nose with it, grimacing and sniffling hard when it comes back still clean. Good to go. Are you sure you're alright? Yeah, of course. I've gotten worse beatings than that, believe me. It doesn't mean it's okay now. Boy, you alright? His face is flushed from the sudden injury. But yeah, from the sudden injury, not because I'm hot. But he does look otherwise okay, so you sign and plant your hands on your hips. Okay, let's finish this. He reaches out towards you and catches a glimpse of blood and reconsiders, wiping his gloves as clean as he can with the hanky. When you reach the car you spotted earlier, he pops the hood and drops it back onto the ground next to the bumper, unzipping it to reveal a jumble of various wrenches and tools. Wait, I thought we were going to box now. Are we not going to fight? Did I accidentally choose the wrong thing? Fuck! No, hanky stands for handkerchief. Every time I see hanky, I think stands for self-pleasuring. He takes his hanky away from his nose. Hard. Alright, hold the flashlight steady on the engine and keep an eye out. I can do that! Watch him work just for a minute. Keep lookout like he told you to. He told me to look out. It doesn't take long for him to get what he needs for your car, shutting the hood and setting his pack on it as he stuffs parts into it. That was quick. Nah, the parts you need are easy to find. Just reaches the right cop one. Hey! No, I can't do the cop voice. It's like the one is just like, I'm a cop and I have a really deep voice, and the other's, oh my god, I got a bell. I don't know. It's just now I can't do it. Hey, what's going on over there? That you, bud? We are terrible. We're getting caught all the time. I thought we were doing pretty great, but we're actually terrible at this. The beam of a flashlight finds you both, and Stan turns around quickly, leaving the bag behind himself on the hood. Yeah? Pines, what the heck happened to your face? What are you doing here at... Are you stealing parts again? No. Same though. Stan inches closer to you until your shoulders touch, and behind you he pushes the bag into your hands before lowering his voice to speak to you. Run for it. Keep the bag out of sight and toss it into some bushes nearby. I'll get you it later. You note picking up the bag and holding it behind yourself. The flashlight by the road moves closer and you slowly scoot away from the car and backwards. Hey, what are you doing? No. Hey, you, where are you going? You move backwards a little faster, still keeping the bag out of sight, and when the light leaves you to check on Stan, you make a break for it, towards the back fence, throwing the bag over it ahead of you. A new voice nearby speaks, and you yelp. Hey, where are you going, Bulgar? You're under arrest for Bulgari. I don't even know what Bulgar is. There's a shout from Stan behind you, and then a heavy thud. I can't. And one of the car's alarms starts squealing. Oh, fuck. You're so surprised by the alarm that the second cop gets his hands around your wrist and slaps a pair of handcuffs on you. No! You better quit your squirming there, buddy. We caught you fair and square. Nah, come on, Blobs. I saved the town from an interdimensional demon. Give me a break. Yeah, give him a break, Sheriff Blobs. Sorry, Stern. We got a job to do. I can't do the voices. They're so fucking deep. Yeet! This bitch empty. Yeet! Get some help. Durland! Bulgari's breaking into somewhere and stealing shit. No! Okay, that makes sense. Sense. Stan grumbles quietly and the man behind you leads you towards the road behind Stan and Blobs, who now got him in cuffs. You need to get out of this, but how? No, I'm not getting. I'm not grabbing anyone's guns. Guns are dangerous. Try and grab something off of his belt that's a little less. What did I do? Okay, yeah, I guess I can save. Okay. I'll try and grab something on belt that's a little less dangerous. Not grabbing the guns. Except Stan's guns. Grab the gun. No, I'm not grabbing any guns. Shoot him square in the face. No, go. No, I'm not a maniac. I'm the nice guy. Okay. Hashtag nice girls. Finished last. Wait, what? Okay. You close the space between you and the cop behind you. Once something moves between your fingers, you grab it, bringing back, and well, you're not sure what it is, but it feels like it's cold and metal, so you slip it into your back pocket. Maybe I got the keys. The keys are better than the gun, so shut the frick up. Not boring. Play the game yourself. Not a maniac. Sure. Can I at least pretend not to be a maniac? Is that alright? Okay, cool. Ah, shoot, Durland! Oh, shoot, Durland! We don't have the cruiser. Me and my ideas from romantic scrolls in the moonlight. Oh my god, I shot them. Well, why don't we just Commander Stan's car? You mean Commandeer? I don't know! I can't do the voices, and I'm still trying, and that's not good! I bet your senior friend would have fallen head over heels for you then. Edwin Durland, you are an absolute delight, and I cherish having you as my life partner. Durland giggles. And loves giggles with him. The two of them push you and Stan into the back seat of his car and growing you in with the picture of the clown. Stan grips it protectively, muttering under his breath about the fuzz. He's quiet for most of the ride, only speaking up once. You okay, Fira? I am alright. I mean, I'm okay as I can be since I've been arrested. I'll get you back on that. No! I'm okay as I can be. He falls silent after you respond, and stays that way all the way back to the station. Inside the station, Durland leads you to the pair of chairs by the desk, and Blobs disappears down the hallway. Blobs is back after a few minutes. A deep frown sets on his face after directing his frown at Durland. He takes you and stands down another hallway to set of calls. Cells. I can't fucking gag. At first, he withdraws a set of keys and opens the door. Frick. You and Stuff are uncuffed, and with a solid and somewhat alarming clang, the cell door shuts and locks. I didn't know this was going to become one of those situations. I mean, you and me alone all night in a cell with handcuffs. You two better get comfortable, that was the plan! And we'll get your prints in the morning. Stan grumbles, sitting down onto one of the provided bunk beds, and you sit down on one next to it, facing him. This is a damn long story. The other ones were shorter. This is great. I'm not kinky as heck. I mean, I'm not. Shut up. Great. Now you got arrested and probably have to pay fine for attempting thievery. Wouldn't happen if you had shot him. I'm not shooting anyone. Shut up. He peels off his gloves, tucking them inside out into his pockets, and fiddles with a loose thread on the thin wool blanket on the bunk bed. Through the door at the end of the hallway, you hear Durland say something about fancy black fingerprints to Blobs. Here in the bright fluorescent light, you can see that he still has a bit of blood smeared under his nose and on his chin, and you feel a flush of embarrassment when you remember that you were the one who did that to him. I can't wait to see how everyone back home react when they find out I've been arrested. Well, this is not so great. Am I really in jail right now? Am I having some kind of weird nightmare? Oh, trust me, if you're in Gravity Falls, this is not even close to a weird nightmare. Oh, I hope Bill is in this game. Please tell me Bill is in this game. I mean, I can probably not flirt with him, but I can still, just accept that he's there. I don't know. I can't wait to see how everyone at home will react. How are we gonna get out of here? Stan shrugs, crossing his arms over his chest and flopping back onto the mattress. Don't think we can, kid. I'll see if I can convince them that you got hypnotized or something and coming along with me. Keep you out of trouble. Listen, if you're going down for this, then so am I. He laughs quietly, propping himself up on his elbows. You don't want to get in trouble with the law, kid, trust me. This isn't my first time spending a night in jail. Not by a long shot. Sounds rough. Yeah, well, so it goes. This won't be so bad compared to 5 years in Colombian prison. There's a story behind that, but he doesn't look like he wants to tell you at the moment. Anyway, the only way we're getting out of here is with the keys. Then we could just slip out a window or something. You think for a moment, stuffing your hands in your pockets, suddenly remembering the thing you grabbed off the second cop, Durland. Huh? My key might actually work. Oh wait. You jump to your feet and dig into your back pocket, withdraw the small metal thing you stole, find that it's a set of car keys. Oh, okay. On a plastic keepsake photo fob. Stan's not looking, staring down at the floor of the cell instead, but you think you know what to do with these. You go up to the bars of the cell, looking for Durland. Hey! Can you hear me out there? You dropped your car keys! I'm sorry. The faint discussion of the other room stops, and a moment later Durland comes into view. Where'd you get my car keys? Now it sounds kind of like McCricket. Where'd you get my keepsake key fob? They've been looking for that. I don't know how to read. I'm dying. Maybe I'm already dead. Who knows? You hold it out through the bars with both hands. As he reaches for his keys, a key fob, you reach out to his belt with your right hand and unclip the rings from his key belt. Bitch! I'm getting keys. He doesn't notice. I'll roll the d20 on that. Dylan thanks you for returning his key fob and gives both you and Stan a scrum-sizing stare before heading back down the hallway and through the door. You hold the keys out in front of yourself and jingle them triumphantly. I got the keys! Da 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 da! Huh. Look what I got of Durland! Stan stares at your hand in disbelief, then at you, then at the keys, and then back at you again, before laughing incorously. Are you sure you don't have experience with this kind of thing? I never said that. I told you I already stole gum once. Stan takes the keys from you, looking them over in his palm. He smiles up at you, then looks down at the keys and covers his mouth with his hand, dragging it down over his chin. I can't believe I've been shown up by a tourist. Well, get used to it, buddy, because I've got skills. He looks proud. He's proud of me. Sorry. He looks proud, smiling up at you like you just handed him a million bucks. Maybe I did. Maybe our freedom is more worth than $1 million. Maybe life itself is supposed to be free and worth more than $1 million. I don't know where I'm going with this. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's get the heck out of here. You stand as you reach through the bars and try keys until one works. The door swings open with a quiet creak, and you creep out down the hallway to the door. I can't read anymore. I mean, I tried, but I actually failed. And so I'm gonna read comments now. Kinky as heck. Yep. He peeled off his gloves when the rest of his clothes. Yeah. But why though? Shooting people is an ancient American art, the best country in the world. Well, I'm not American, so it's not my right to do that. You have the keys! I have the keys! Wouldn't need them if you just murdered the heck out of them. Damn it. That's why murder is the only way. Sneaky sneak. No, just stab him with the car keys. Damn it. I'm not killing anyone! Except... No, I don't think I'm gonna kill anyone. Maybe Pacifica's parents if I meet them. I'm going to kill them. You open it a crack, looking out into the lobby and see Blobs asleep in front of the desk. Durland not in sign. Slowly, you pull the door open and move into the lobby. Stan taps your shoulder and whispers low. We got to get my keys. You see him anywhere? You glance around and spot them next to where Blobs is asleep. Droll pulling on the table. Shoot. Crossing your fingers for luck, you sneak over to the desk and reach down to grab them. Suddenly, Blob stirs and mumbles. Dang, Bigfoot, seeing my shoes, stretching all my shoes. What? Stan snorts behind you, and you manage to suppress a laugh as you plunk the keys away. Wait, hold on. Stan disappears into another room, and you're stunned, wondering what the hell he could be doing right now that's more important than escaping. Before you have the chance to call him something you might regret later, he reappears in the doorway with the troublesome clown painting under his arms. Seriously? Stan! Boy, I love you, but seriously? Oh god. Murder anyone who gets involved for your love for Stan. Yes! I will kill them all. You wouldn't have shot him, just stabbed a little. It's satisfying to kill stuff in games. That's the only reason why I didn't like Undertale quite as much as anybody else. Wait, you could stab stuff there. The eye is pretty fragile. Dango, I thought you were on my side. Jail speaks the truth. Jalen? Okay. Oh yeah, Jalen. I'm stupid. Okay, never mind. Seriously? Duh. Alright, let's roll. We got a clown painting, went to jail, got some car pieces I throw into the bushes. Yeah, that sounds like a good night. I had a blast of a time. This was amazing. Couldn't imagine a better date. I mean, I was stargazing before. I mean, what's that supposed to be compared to this? So, wow. Slipping out with only a click of the station door closing behind you. You and Stan climb into his car and escape into the night. I'm Batman. After stopping by Bud's dealership to pick up the hidden backpack, you and your partner in crime head back to the shack in comfortable silence. You'd feel tired if you weren't for the adrenaline. You carry the backpack inside, where Stan brings the clown picture and the briefcase, setting both on the kitchen table. I'd call that a successful night. Even though we got arrested, so would I. And fun too. You grin over him and realize in the bright kitchen light that he's still got blood on his face. How do you keep forgetting? You're the one who elbowed him after all. Welcome here. You pull out one of the chairs from under the table, gesturing him to sit down. I'm fine. He looks a little wary, but obeys. The chair's an ancient metal frame creaking under his weight. You grab a couple of paper towels, turning into the faucets into the sink and wetting them. Come on, I gotta do it, right? Like, is that too much? Is he going to be like, oh my gosh, no touchy, and kick my ass? Or is it... I'm gonna fucking clean him up. Mentally steadying yourself, you hold the side of his face and neck on your hand. With gentle pressure, you guide his head to tilt back until he's lit up fully into the overhead light. You can feel him blush under your hand, his skin heating up, and he seems too surprised to protest or even speak as you wipe the now dried blood from his face. He's quiet while you work, watching you with warm brown eyes, rimming by dark lashes. I could have taken care of that myself. You know, you could. No. He says this, but he hasn't pulled away or made any move to leave. I did the damage. The least I could do is clean up after myself. I said, totally not just wanting to touch this beautiful man. Anyway, you've done plenty as it is. The paper towels you have become too soiled to work with, so you toss them into the trash and go back to get a few more. Your hands return to his cheek, and you could be imagining things, but it almost feels like he leans into. I really did a good job. Yeah, you sure did a good job. I really did have a good time with you tonight. I had no idea crime could be so much fun. He smirks, avoiding your gaze. Oh no, that's Stan. Stan, since when are you so feminine? I had a good time too. You pause for a moment, realizing something. The cops aren't gonna come after us, are they? Stan shrugs. Probably not, they're nice enough guys, but not exactly competent. You laugh quietly as he smirks at you. You stand back to make sure you're finished. I don't want to. And toss the last paper towel into the trash. Sure it's not broken? No, I'm fine, don't worry about it. Your hands linger on his cheek. I can't hug him. Can I? A hug would be like, oh yeah, we're friends, good night, hon. And I could just say like, good night, sweetheart. Shit, I don't fucking know. Help me! Hug him, hug him. Oh god. I'm gonna read the comments till everyone just said. Okay. Stab, stab. I'm just saying the facts. No, you don't. They can't catch you if they can't see you. Lick the blood away. What is wrong with you guys? I'm gonna second painting if you should. Lick the blood off his face. What is wrong with you? No need for paper towels. Use your tongue. Cleaning up. Kinky. Getting close. He kinda looks like the guy from Disney Up. Now that I think about it. Shut up. Saphira's leaving out her dream. I bet Stan would not million balloons on his shack. Better than paying for a plane. Hug him, do it for the hug. Okay, everyone's just like, hug, okay. I'll be gone for a while, be right back. Bye! Okay, I'm gonna hug him. You take a fine deep breath and lean down, wrapping your arms around him. Thanks for the car parts. You pull away and he's got a funny look on his face. And for a good time. Well, good night! This wasn't awkward at all! He stares at you for a moment with a look on his face, then composes himself and gives you a goofy smile. Sleep tight, Saphira. You brush your teeth and change into your pajamas. And it's not until you get into bed that you realize you're still smiling. The rush from it all hasn't completely faded, but after a while your eyes grow heavily under your as you drift off to sleep. Nobody's back home is ever going to believe this. Oh, okay, I'm gonna save. And I think I'm gonna stop now, my voice is killing me. But damn! That was one awesome date. We can continue later if you want. But like I said, I'm dying right now. Like literally, look, hear my voice! It is not healthy! Well, maybe it is healthy, I don't know. Damn, this was all I ever wanted. And I didn't even know I wanted it. Till I got it. Damn, this game is so long, it's been 2 hours. Wait, really, it's been 2 hours? Really, like, for realsy. Like, for 100% real shit, real. Swing isn't bad. Yes, please continue later. I will, okay. If you guys want it, I'll be back later. 2 hours, really? Well, 1.5. Frick! That's been long. Wow. Not a bullet, just to be certain. God. I'm starting to think you have a gun fetish. Okay. Well, I'm gonna eat now. I'm gonna drink. I'm gonna get myself something to drink I can take here with me, and we can continue this later, if you want. This was amazing. I love this game so much. Started streaming 2 hours ago. Okay, bye. Bye!